I'll be home with my love this Christmas.
My notes for when I'm explaining my answers.
So this is Vlogmas Day 2, and today we're gonna do a newlywed game. So where he'll ask me questions, and then I'll ask him questions, and we'll see who gets the most points.
Feeling very confident. Very confident.
You can ask me first. Then.
I'm gonna ask you first. I'm asking you your questions, right? And you're gonna give answers. Okay. If I could have unlimited access to any store, what would it be? The answer is Best Buy.
What is a Best Buy?
They have video games, TVs, music, everything, and they got couches up in that mug. What did you put?
Nike.
I knew you were going to go clothing store. I thought about a clothing store. I was about to put like a clothing store. I wasn't gonna say Nike though. I was about to put a clothing store, but then I was like, man, like what do I really enjoy in life? Like video games, TV, couches, and music.
Couches.
They don't have food there though, but unlimited access to Best Buy would be pretty good. That's 0 for 1. Let me go ahead. I need a pen to write down.
I already have my answer.
Oh, that's right. That's true. So that's a X. I'll give you an X when you get it wrong and a check mark when you get it right. All right, next question. Question number 2. You ain't gonna get this. What is my favorite food? The answer is lobster.
Really?
What's that? What'd you put? Fried chicken? Why would you say fried chicken? I mean, I made fried chicken like 2 times since we've known each
all
other.
The things, you're like,
I talk about it a lot.
Chicken.
I talk about fried chicken all the time, but she never make it. She never makes it.
Smell like fried chicken.
My mom used to make the best fried chicken ever, and you never make fried chicken. So I always want fried chicken, but that's not my favorite food. If you made it more often, I would get tired of it. Lobster, I will never get tired of. Never. That's another X. Dang, man, you don't even know me. You need to study me more. Study me more. Question number 3. Who gets to control the TV remote? The answer is yours truly. You got that one right, didn't you? I already knew. That's it. Good job. Good job. Question number 4. You might get this one. I'm not that confident that you will. If I could meet one famous person, who would it be? You mixed them up? You shuffle them? If you smell what the Rock is cooking. You didn't get it right because you just said you didn't specify. Who'd you put?
I put someone historical.
Someone historical? You didn't say somebody dead. You just said who would it be if they were famous.
Yeah, I'm just.
That's a different. That's
famous.
Well, if we do this again, that's a whole different question. Someone dead or alive? I would definitely rather be someone.
Well, I just
dead.
meant like in general, like if you can meet someone.
You played
famous.
the safe card right there, and that's a 0 because The Rock's not really historical. He's just famous and really cool. So I like to meet The Rock. So that's an X. Number 5. If I was alone for dinner, what would I eat? You might get this. The answer is I would order sushi. Would you put pizza?
No, I said you'd starve or you'd go pick. You go pick up food.
That's right. You got it right. I would order food. I'll give you a check for that one, just because I would not cook. I'll tell you that. Who cooks these days?
Me.
Yeah, you. Besides Jasmine. Question number 6. What's a good way to get on my nerves? Before she answers, I put 2 answers, so she has 200% chance to get this right. First one, turning the AC on 65 degrees at nighttime. That don't make no sense. I wake up with my nose running every day.
But he sleeps great.
No, I don't. I wake up with my nose running and my throat hurting because I sleep. My natural face is relaxed, so my mouth stays open when I sleep.
And he sleeps wonderfully.
No, My nose runs. How does that wonderful?
What's your
Anyway,
next one?
the next one is turning the light on while I'm asleep. And I bet you didn't get either one of those.
No, but I got a good one.
I bet you said walking from the TV won't let me game.
No.
All right,
You have a lot of things to get on your neck.
Yeah.
I should have told you 6'7".
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, that is one niggas on my nerves. All right, cause I'm 6'4", okay, and I mean, yeah, it's good being tall, but I don't like when people be like over exaggerating. Like I meet people that are like, whoa, what are you like 6'8"? What are you like 6'7"? And she knows it gets on my nerves, and she always does that when people ask, oh, he's like 6'7". I'm just saying, I think 6'4" is average. I like being at 6'4", but she be like I'm a giant or something like that. You know what I mean? Anyway, that doesn't get my nerves, but
I would say that's a win.
I'll give her a check, but that's not the most annoying thing, but I'll give her a check.
I didn't say the most annoying.
You just said, what's a good way? That is a good way to get on my nerves. So I'll give her that. Oh, this is the last one. Are you going to get above 500?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you are going to get above 500. What is my signature dance move? I be busting the splits when I get a little hype at the party. So you got 4 out of 7 ish, because I mean some of them were like you didn't get them completely right. I think I'm finna get like 5 or 6 right.
I don't know.
Unless you like just lied or something.
No. So number 1 was how do we meet, and what was your first memory of me? We met on Tinder, and then our first official date was at the zoo.
Boom. That's 2 for 2 right there. Look, I said on Tinder when we met at the mall, our first date, and then I wrote a description. I said we met on Tinder while I was in Dallas for a baseball game. My first memory of you was the picture on Tinder, obviously, but my first physical memory is when you first stepped out of your car, which it was beat down, but I had a beat down car too back then. In the mall parking lot, I believe you had a green dress on with some flats. They were brown flats. I just remember you flipping your hair like she always does. And she had on shades. You were trying to avoid that eye contact. You were trying to avoid that eye, whatever.
It wasn't a green dress.
I think she was a little shy. It was a green dress.
No, it wasn't.
What was it?
It was a black and white striped
No, it's
dress.
not.
Yes, it was. I have the pic. If I can find the picture.
Anyway, it was a dress. She had flats on. It was a good day. And then later that day after we got back from the zoo, I ended up asking her to be my girlfriend. And we had our first kiss after that. And then I had to go back to Abilene to college. I think that should be 2 for 2. That's definitely. What? That was a way more clear answer than the answers you gave that I gave you points for.
Number 2. Who takes longer to get dressed?
This is my answer, okay? I put
Him.
this.
He takes so long.
So I'm 2 for 2.
Because
what I say? I said it depends, but mostly me. Now let me go to the notes because I wrote notes for a reason.
Let me finish.
All right, go ahead.
He will take 20 minutes to put on a pair of pants and his shoes. I don't understand what he's doing those 20 minutes. Like, I don't know. Like, I wish I could just like not get ready and just watch him to see what he does, but I can't. Like, I will have my makeup, hair, be dressed, ready to go, and he doesn't even have a shirt on, and it's been 30 minutes, and I'm just, I don't know what he does.
You can't rush this.
He has no hair.
You can't. Wow.
Like, I don't know. Like, he has nothing to do.
You gonna throw me under the bus like that?
He has nothing to do except wash his face.
First of all, I gotta shave my head because I am bald. She doesn't answer her part. This is why it depends. I wrote, it depends on where we going, honestly. Because I always take long. I ain't gonna lie to you. But if we are going to work or something like that, that is not important, I take the longest because she just get dressed real quick like that. But if we're going out somewhere nice or something like that, Jasmine takes like 3 hours. So, I mean, it's mostly me. It's mostly me. I'll say that. But, you know, it depends. Don't you be trying to always make like me.
I did not take 3 hours to get ready.
Bro, when we went to Courtney, her friend's wedding, when you getting dressed, fellas, you know, you don't just want to throw on your clothes real fast. Like, put a leg in there, you know. You sit on the bed, just check your phone. Put another leg in, check your phone. You gotta stay updated on the world. Yeah, I know it's mostly me. So that's, I'm 3 for 3 right now, right? Yeah.
Okay, question number 3. Who do you think is smarter? I already know he's gonna say him.
Boom! But I got an explanation. I can clear things up for you.
The only thing
I'm gonna clear it up for him.
He's good mathematically, but everything else, like...
And spelling? I spell better than you, and I'm smarter than you in math.
Jamie,
Jasmine,
you
you
don't.
spell bad.
Jamie, so we work at the same office, and he has like these papers, like your quarterly review. He has them up on his wall.
This is
One time.
One time
He wrote on it, and he spelled excellent wrong. He spelled excellent wrong, and then so I work at the front desk, and he left me a note. And he was like, hey, if these people come in, don't accept their funds. And I looked at the note the other day, and I'm like, he spelled it accept, like, you do this, except you don't do this, instead of, like, accepting.
First of all, who decided to make them two different words like that? You know what I mean?
I didn't even tell you
just
about
like
that.
of course and of course. You know what I mean?
No,
like, why does somebody make them spell differently? You know what I mean? Anyway, that's stupid. Regular words, I spell better than you, and I'm way better than you.
Words.
Anyway, let me say my exclamation since she want to dog me. Wow,
Exclamation?
Explanation, I said. I think. Anyway, let me say my explanation since she grammar police over here. Like, I can't even feel comfortable on home. You know? Anyway, this is my explanation. This is hard to answer. I think Jasmine has more common sense in some areas. So Jasmine got more common sense in a lot of areas. But when it comes to like street smarts and stuff, she ain't got no common sense. Okay? Like we went to Mississippi, I'm driving down a back road where there ain't no police officers. The speed limit like 45, but I'm going like 65. And she's like, Jamie, slow down. There's cops. I'm like, no, I know my hometown.
No, I didn't say there was cops. I wanted you to slow down because there were so many turns, and he was hitting those turns at 65 in the dark.
I got more common sense than her, and like those kind of things. And then she got more common sense in like some things like bills and stuff, things like that. But she got little
life skills.
Overall, she has more common sense.
Life skills.
But in like other ways, I have more common sense. All right. Anyway, then I wrote, I might have a slight edge in book smarts. And that's just proven fact because our GPA in college. I mean, my GPA was higher than yours by far.
Question number 4.
I love you.
What is my shoe size?
Easy. Easy money.
8.5 or
Boom.
9. I think your range was wrong.
I got it partly right. I should get half a point. I'm already beating you right now.
Yeah, I gave you half a point. Okay.
That was easy.
If the house was on fire, what 3 things would you save? Me, Nola, and Reese.
Well, I give you partial points. I put Jasmine, the dogs together for number 2, and then my video games.
Really?
Yeah, I get 2 out of 3 for that. I'm already
okay.
This.
Last question. What is one thing I can't live without?
Easy money. Easy money, bro. She already, go ahead and raise it up. Go ahead and raise it up. You already know. Yeah. Wow.
Besides, that was a given.
Oh no, ain't no given.
I'm talking about material.
Before we did this, when I asked her when she wrote the question, what are the 3 things I said, isn't that a given? And she's like, no, you need to put it. So I figured this ain't a given. Ladies, what would you put? I bet you'll put your man. Look what she put. I don't even know. I don't care what she put.
I put makeup, food, or shoes.
Makeup over me.
Or coffee. I'm gonna add coffee.
Coffee over me. Food over me. Shoes over me. Wow. I guess this just doesn't matter.
4.
I already won. You had
5,
4.
6. 6.5.
Yeah, I won.
Here's
Winner, chicken dinner. We learned a lot about Jasmine. What she thinks about me. I can't believe you didn't put me as what you need. Jasmine, you guessed yourself.
Because I know what you're gonna say.
Stop it. You know you're wrong. You know you're wrong.
I thought you were gonna put coffee, honestly.
No. To call to make sure I'm prepared. He said, pack your bags and tell him you'll be there. I'll be home.